It's Monday again. It is Monday again. Give yourselves a pat on the back because y'all done made it. Y'all done made a whole another week around here. Today is November. It is November, right? Yeah. November the 6th round here in the street. November the 6th, 2023. We have made it. We done made it. It's Thanksgiving month. We getting ready. We preparing. We just working overtime. We getting our life together, or maybe not. But this is a holiday month that we're gonna spend a whole bunch of money on, and people gonna be trying to cook, and people really can't cook, but people gonna try. People gonna try. Practice make better. Practice do not make perfect out here in the street. I know. We was taught something different. I'm just trying to throw something out there for you. How y'all doing? I'm Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining me. This is the Willie Williams Show. This is the midday news show. Remember, y'all tell somebody about a player. Share, like. Shout out to Jermaine for the $1 cash app. I appreciate that right there. Early out here. It's like, hey, sugar. The 912 Savannah Georgia's in the building. Say, what up, though? Say, the D is in the building. Say, the 209 Cali is in the building. The 44 is in there, bitch. Say, salute Detroit. Say, the Bronx, New York's in the building. Say, what poppin' past that leg of these 30 minutes of fire? That's what's up. Shout out to Shot Kid for the $5 cash out. You say, thought something happened to your daylight saving, bitch. Oh, yeah. They they changed the time. It done throw us off. It done threw me off. Done threw me off. I'm getting sleepy early. It don't even make no sense. We gonna have to wait for like a good little week so we can get back used to it, and we can start getting tired and going to sleep at our actual time that we normally do. But the time has changed. In case folk don't know, the only good thing about it, time changing, is because we have computer devices and stuff like that right there. Your phones and you know your laptops and computers, that it changed the time on its own. Because if it did not do that right there, a lot of y'all would have been late for work on stat. Wait. Time went back. So y'all would have been late for work or early for work. It was one It was one if you did have to work on Sunday. The 504 is in the building. What it do? What it do? The 817 is up in the house. Dade County is in the building. What it do? Then Texas sliding on in on that like button. Appreciate that right there. The 302 Delaware here and STD free. Say ready for the word, Pastor. I'ma try to bring it. Say let go, Unc. Say coming back to you from Compton for Monday Madness Preach. Pastor, I'm going to try to show enough here. Shout out to Phyllis for the $1 cash app. Say, hey, chat, happy Monday. I love you. Say I'm here. Love you, Willie. Love you back. Appreciate that right there. Yeah, I'm stumbling already, real early. Let me slow it down because Monday is a slow day. Monday is a slow day. We got to play some catch up with a whole bunch of news that's out here. So we is about to jump into it real quick today. Say the 334 the Gun Monkey Town is in the building. Say grandma going on vacation with those bags. Say the 513 is saying happy Monday midday news family. Got my notifications and pressing the like button. Oh man, shout out to YouTube then. Shout out to YouTube. We got that. We did that right there. California's in the building. Chicago is in the house. At the 253 is checking on in and say, hey, Willie and chat, what it do? Shout out to Sausage Drippings for the $2 cash app. You say the $2 challenge. Much love, Pastor and chat. We got a challenge going starting early on this wonderful Monday. I hope that you all really did enjoy your weekend. I hope you enjoyed your weekend. See, it's a doggone problem with the time changing. A lot of people, well, the masses of people live for the weekend. A lot of us live for the weekend. We trade time for money for 5 days a week, and then we act like we have 2 days off, but it's actually like a 1 day off, depending on what you have to do, depending on if you have children, depending on the things that you have pushed off during, well, the things that you push off through the week to save for the weekend. So you got that right there done. You really ain't got time for you, is what I'm trying to tell you. You really don't really get to rest. A lot of people will rest on a Sunday. A lot of people will rest on the Sunday, but if you got things to do, you might can't rest on that Sunday. And is it really rest because you got to cut your rest time off to get prepared to go to work the next day? So is it really a rest? A lot of people may say, yeah. I'm saying no, it's a mental problem. Damn it, it causes us mental problems because of what we have been taught out here, and we is on the 5-day work week. I'm champion for a 4-day work week. Need a 4-day work week. Because after you work them 4 days, your first day off, you need to rest. You need to rest your nerves. The second day off, you need to deal with your churn, go here, go there, do all the things around the house, things around the community that you need to do, maybe go out and do all that stuff right there. And then on the third day, you can try that rest thing again. I don't know. I'm just thinking outside the box. But anyway, y'all, let's go ahead on and get into some of this right here. I tried to do something. It didn't work in my mind. In my mind, it was going to work. But damn it, when I just laid it out, just let it go, let go and let God. Look here. Give yourselves a pat on the back because you done made it over 100 by 09. I saw it. By 09, I had in these street 100 thumbs up. Thank you. We're still trying to get over 300 thumbs up on this channel, the number 7 channel, and hopefully everybody is subscribe to everything that a player doing out here in these streets. Shout out to Phyllis for the $1 cash shop to say add that to the dollar and challenge accepted. I appreciate that right there. Thank you. We have an incident to a sexual abuse settlement. Sexual abuse settlement. So now you got to wonder, well, how much is your sexual abuse worth? Worth. How much is your sexual abuse worth? If y'all notice that a lot of people will press criminal charges, but then a whole bunch of people go for the money. The sexual abuse people go for the money where there is money at. A lot of times, if you is abused by somebody who ain't got no money, you don't go for the money. You just want them arrested and, held responsible. But when it's something or somebody who has some money, we going for that paper. Listen, somebody done went for that paper out there in Los Angeles. Shout out to Dale for the $4.99 super chat. You say, Willie, I retired early at 41 and now I'm 51. Don't miss it at all. I'm trying to tell you something. There's nothing like being on your own time. Nothing like being on your own time and still be able to afford to live out here in these streets. Let's see what these people did for a sexual abuse settlement. Here we go.
$19.9 million. That's how much LA Unified is paying to settle a case involving a former teacher's aide accused of sexually abusing children.
A former teacher's aide done cost these people $19 million.
Elementary school in North Hollywood.
I'm just here to tell the girls that are out there that they are not alone.
The incompetent administrators of the LAUSD again failed to protect students. They looked the other way when a pervert was touching the students.
So, is it $19 million for somebody touching a student? Shit, they should have touched me. Shout out to Sam for the $2 cash shop. I appreciate that right there.
The settlement was reached on behalf of 14 alleged victims. Attorneys for the victims, who were around 10 or 11 at the time, say the case was settled on the eve of a trial LA Unified officials fought for years to avoid. Lino Cabrera pleaded no contest in 2020 and was sentenced to 8 years in state prison in order to register as a sex offender for the rest of his life. LA Unified did issue a statement, quote, "Our thoughts are with those involved in this matter. We're hopeful that the resolution provides some relief in the healing process. The safety of our students remains our top priority as we continue to work diligently to provide the safest possible learning environment for all students to learn and succeed."
Okay, this is something horrible, as we would say, touching on the children is something horrible. I'm in agreement. So it's like 14 of them been touched on. Nobody was penetrated. It's just abuse, just touching on them and stuff like that. Led to $14 million. $14 million and 8 years in prison. Right? So I'm asking myself, I'm like, damn, for $19 million and all you do is 8 years. You done cost the district $19 million, all you got is 8 years. Well, why they ain't give a person 19 years? Why just 8? Oh, maybe they just gave him 8 because he was just touching. He ain't penetrate. He just touching. So touching get you under 10 when you touch, allegedly, 14 churn out here in these streets. Got it. $19 million. Moving right along. I ain't gonna even hold you. I don't have too much to say about that. It's just, all right, cool. I don't know, like 14 divided by 19 million. Or is it 19 million divided by 14? Is one of them ways. It's one of them ways. Y'all figure out how much that is. Use your calculators or something out here in these streets. Moving right along. We got a good mama. I think. Hold on. Let me not jump off the post that quick. Okay, bam. There's a little situation that supposedly happened at a strip club. Shout out to VB for the $2 cash app say challenge accepted. I appreciate that right there. Here we go. Something about a strip club.
Developing right now at noon, a woman is dead after a shooting right outside of a strip club in Northwest Miami-Dade very early this morning.
She was shot while sitting in a car. Local 10 News reporter Joseph Ojo is live at the scene.
And Joseph, tell us a little bit about, I guess there was a dispute that ended in gunfire?
Shout out to Keisha for the $2 cash app say challenge accepted. Will I appreciate that right there.
And Christy, police do say that there was a heated argument that did happen inside of this club that did lead to a woman being shot by a security guard. That car that woman was in will drive a couple of blocks down the road, and that is where police say that woman will die on scene.
So it's a 1.357 million per person? Okay. Right, got it.
Jesus, oh my God! Oh God, oh my Jesus!
Emotions running high at the scene of a deadly shooting in Northwest Miami-Dade.
I got a call early this morning around 4 o'clock from my niece, and she told me that my daughter was shot.
Brenda Dawson tells us the victim who died was her daughter. Family members of the victims racing to the scene to get answers after a woman was killed inside this white car.
I called every hospital, I called the police station, no one could give me answers.
Our cameras capturing this white car with its doors open, riddled with bullet holes. A yellow tarp will later cover the windshield of the car as homicide investigators work the scene. Miami-Dade police tell us several individuals were involved in a heated argument inside of Club Climax, which is a gentleman's club near Northwest 27th Avenue and 119th Street. That argument continued outside into the parking lot when an unknown person pulled out a gun and fired at a woman sitting in the back seat of the white car. That woman was struck and suffering from her injuries, police say. The driver of the car then drove away and parked along 27th Avenue near Northwest 103rd Street, where police say the victim was pronounced dead inside of the car.
They told me the back seat, the young lady in the back seat, which my daughter was in the back seat, and they said that she was shot and now she's dead.
The shooting investigation leading to several streets being blocked off in the area, police using road safety flares and diverting traffic to side streets along Northwest 27th Avenue.
And she had 2 beautiful children, Lord God, what I'm going to tell those kids, I don't know what I'm going to do, I don't know what I'm going to do.
And so we did just learn moments ago from police that it was that unknown person that they had mentioned originally. It was actually the security guard who actually shot that woman as she was sitting in a car. No word yet of any arrest at this time or if police are actually talking with the security guard at this moment. We're also working to find out if anyone else was injured in this. So once we do learn any more information, we'll be sure to let you know. We're here in Northwest Miami-Dade. I'm Joseph Ojo, Local 10.
Northwest Miami-Dade. Shout out to Mr. Wash for the $2 cash app. You say 2 more for the collection plate. I appreciate that right there. So she was sitting in the back of the car. Somebody had done walked up and shot in the back of the car. So she was the target. Nobody else was hit. She was the target. This was done by mistake on purpose. Shout out to Quincy X for the $2 cash app. You say, is that monkey okay though? Bam. And listen. This is one of them times the way I say we don't even need a heartbeat, because once that baby get on round into the corner, on the table, move right along. I ain't gonna eat much hold you. I ain't eat much gonna hold you. I ain't gonna do y'all like that right there today. Remember, damn it, we just gotta watch our 12 3 16 and 9 at all times. We gotta do the best that we can to stay alive out here in these streets, because people do not care about our lives. We have to be the ones who care about our lives. You got to save you. You got to save you. And let me explain something to you. For somebody to just walk up and know that you sitting in the back seat, first of all, walk up on you and dump on you, she know that person. She know that person. It could be over some meat. It could be over some money. We have no idea. It's over something. And as soon as we get an update about that right there, I'm sure enough going to share it with y'all. Listen, move right along. I had done told y'all about essential products. I be telling y'all about alcohol. Alcohol is legal. Marijuana is not everywhere legal and stuff like that. You know it's still crazy. I just thought about this right here too. Medical marijuana is legal, so, but doing it without a card is illegal. So the product medically is legal, but the product non-medically is illegal. You have to really think about that right now. So you tell us that the product is good for something and it's legal, but he's telling us it's not good for something and it's illegal. Yeah. It is not federally legal out here in these streets. But alcohol, though, alcohol you can drink, get towed up, and be back on the job on Monday. But look here, we got a situation that had done happen over in California that's dealing with a assembly member, Wendy Coro, or something like that. She running for office or something. Well, she may have to put brakes on it. Here we go.
Member and candidate for LA City Council Wendy Coro was arrested in connection with the DUI crash.
Eyewitness News reporter Michelle Fisher is live near Highland Park with a video of the arrest and the crash scene. Michelle?
Ellen, Colleen, people who live along this street say that they have actually seen accidents here before, but they say this is the first time that it's involved an elected official on suspicion of DUI. Let's take a look at some video from overnight when this incident happened. It happened here in the 6200 block of Monterey Road near Highland Park around 12:15 this morning. The LAPD confirming 43-year-old state assemblywoman Wendy Coro was arrested on suspicion of driving under the influence of alcohol after she was involved in a traffic collision involving several parked cars along the street. We spoke with an eyewitness who says he was visiting friends when he says his car was involved.
That baby hitting parked cars.
Very loud.
She should not be driving.
Huge bang, and then heard like skidding. And there's crashes that happen right here all the time. So we knew right away that it was for sure a car crash. As soon as we looked at the balcony, you could see her Audi was in the middle of the street and airbags deployed, and she was in there, and you could see her moving and stuff. So that was nice. We walked down and asked if she was okay. She was hand gesturing like she was all good, thumbs up and stuff. As soon as she got out of the car and started talking to us, it was really clear to me as a non-expert that she was intoxicated, could smell alcohol, she was slurring her speech.
Say as a non-expert, shout out to Sanjay for the $5 super chat. Say if we have 213 people watching, we should we need, well, watching the show, we need 213 thumbs up. Let's support Pastor Right, y'all. I'm trying to tell you, I need your support around here. Come on, y'all. It is Monday. We move just a tad bit slow. We creeping. He said that he is not a professional. I don't think you got to be a professional to recognize that somebody is intoxicated.
Very impaired.
Intoxicated, very impaired, smell like liquor. You know, I don't think you need to be an expert.
Coro released a statement today saying, quote, early this morning I was involved in a traffic incident involving parked vehicles. Thankfully, no one was harmed, and I have been cooperating with law enforcement. As a public servant, I'm aware that I must adhere to a higher standard that demands personal accountability for my conduct, and I accept responsibility for my actions. I sincerely apologize to my family, constituents, colleagues, and staff for any actions of mine that have fallen short of that expectation. I intend to seek the necessary help and support, and as I do so, I remain dedicated to my family, my constituents, and the community that I grew up in and am proud to represent. Now, Coro is vying.
She ain't right there, though.
For the City Council 14th District seat that's currently being held by Kevin De Leon. According to jail records, she was released around 1 this afternoon on her own recognizance and is set to be back in court around December the 1st. We're live near Highland Park this afternoon. I'm Michelle Fisher, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Say what? She took accountability. But think about this right here. Because they have her on tape. She out there side drunk. The police was talking to her because there's other videos that's showing that damn it, I thought I had the video to where she's doing she's talking to the police and stuff like that right there. So she's on camera drunk. Or at least tipsy. So she has no choice. Plus she's, trying to run for office and all that stuff right there. So she had to take responsibility. I don't think she wanted to take responsibility because, she got a monkey. But she had to take responsibility. Shout out to Dale for the $4.99 super chat. Say, America let drugs into the country. It is big business here. Facts. All day long. That is a fact. Moving right along. Listen, if y'all gonna drink now, I keep trying to tell y'all the best place to do it is in the comfort of your own home, though. Don't be outside because you're gonna cause yourself you can blow your high, dog. Like why? Like why would you want to mess up your intoxication by having to drive? I know a lot of people, they mess up because of they start drinking and forget that they may have to go somewhere, run an errand or something like that right there. You got to make sure everything is done before you start drinking. A lot of folk like to start drinking 7, 8 o'clock, 6 o'clock because they be like, it's 5 o'clock somewhere out here in these streets. So people like to drink when they want to drink. But let's just make sure that day, you done already went like to the grocery store and all that stuff right there. You got your other essential products and stuff. If you're going to barbecue, you got your coals and all that stuff. You got your little plates, your little napkins or something. If you're going to do a potluck, you got everything that you need. And if you don't have everything that you need to call somebody. You need to do like an Instacart or something like that so you ain't got to go outside and put yourself in danger. Just saying. Let's go to Jersey real quick. Oh, I think it's right here. Where's Jersey? Yep, I think it's right there. No, that ain't that baby right there. No, why ain't got Jersey up here? Oh, I got it. Listen. Look here. Contaminated foods out here in these streets. A lot of y'all is contaminating your foods on your own. And for some reason, we start tripping when other people contaminate our doggone foods and stuff. Foods and drinks or whatever that people is getting contaminated. Shout out to Mr. Watch for the $2 cash app. Say, old girl hit by UHaul truck was the foster mom. You is lying to me? No. Oh, yeah. Yeah, yep, we did the show. We did the show on that right there. Where she ran over old foster mom out here and even, bam! She wasn't even paying attention. She just gonna let a big U-Haul truck just run her over like that right now. But anyway, we got a New Jersey. Is it Custodian? A custodian done contaminated foods. I think that's what it's about. Here we go.
Some parents pulled their children out of class at the Elizabeth Moore School after hearing the alarming allegations.
Yeah.
NBC 10's Miguel Martinez-Valles spoke with some parents there and has more on their reactions as well as the accusations against the custodian.
What he did.
I can tell you parents we've been speaking to today tell me they are disgusted and horrified by details of this arrest. Many have been showing up to the school behind me, demanding answers from school district officials. Some are worried that their kids may have come into contact with bodily fluids. They're taking their children out of class to get them tested at a doctor.
What type of bodily fluid? Look at player.
Alarming accusations against an Upper Deerfield Township School District custodian have parents disgusted and concerned.
I covered my mouth and started crying. I had no words. I mean, what can you say to a situation where somebody was doing those disgusting things in the school where your child's supposed to be safe?
Charging documents from the Cumberland County.
What did the person do though?
County Prosecutor's Office show 25-year-old Giovanni Impellizzari is accused of contaminating school food and cooking utensils with bodily fluids and bleach, as well as committing obscene sexual acts in other parts of the school, and according to investigators, recording and posting videos of his alleged actions online.
Okay, wait. So he contaminated utensils and stuff like that right there with bodily fluids and bleach. So he did it, but he cleaned it. I don't understand. He did what he did, but then he sanitized it. There it is. Listen, bam. He did. I am thinking, and I don't know why they don't talk to us like we are adults. What bodily fluids? Is he spitting? Is he pooting? Is he peeing? Is he skeeting? Is he pooping? We don't know. But what we do know, according to what they said, he did that and then he bleached it on up. So he did it and then he sanitized. Shout the little baby out for having her real.
It made me feel disgusted. Like disgusted and weirded out. Like that was just nasty.
That's bodily fluids. That could make my child, that could kill my child.
What bodily fluids? We just gonna keep talking around it, huh?
Some parents opted to take their children out of school and to the doctor for checkups. Others stood outside demanding answers from the school district superintendent.
They're giving us more attitude than answers.
School district officials refused to speak.
Yeah, they tired of y'all keep asking the same question. The question that they cannot ask. Well, how did this happen? We don't know. We weren't the ones who did it, though.
To us on camera, but did send an update saying they're fully cooperating with the state police investigation and are working with the health department to sanitize food prep areas and utensils. The health department says they're collecting and testing fluids from Impellizzari for any potential diseases. Meanwhile, Impellizzari now sits in a Cumberland County jail pending a detention hearing. He faces charges that include third-degree aggravated assault, third-degry tampering with food, and attempted endangering the welfare of children.
I thought I could trust this school. I thought I could really not think that nothing like that will happen.
The school
you need to always think like something like that could happen. Listen, we gotta start talking to our children. Your child should never be able to come out and say, I thought that nothing like this happened. Damn it, 2023, everything happening. Everywhere. Everything everywhere. Now he done messed up the pizza and shit. Skeeting on the pizza.
The district tells us the employee is on administrative leave, and they don't believe that the actions involved anybody other than Impellizzari. They also say that it seemed to have happened after school hours. Meanwhile, police, they're still investigating.
So everybody, they went and gathered their children and ran to the... That's a good point. You say it looked like he got on eyeliner. Fella look like he got eyeliner. What, is he a cross-dresser or something? Why is eyeliner shining like that right there? What is that? Is that mascara number 7 or something? I don't know. But listen. Some parents went and got the kids and took them right to the doctor. Other parents just ran there like, I don't care what my baby got, we ain't not going no damn doctor right now. I got things to do, you know what I'm saying? I done got called from work because of this right here. No. Hell, the people who took their child to the doctor got insurance. I don't know. I am just thinking it through, because you can also have taken your child without insurance to the emergency room after something like this right here. But the ones who decide to go on and take the insurance around there, they really, really concerned. Them other parents, they like, this regular shit. Like it's nothing. Hell, they'll be all right. You know, lay down and take a nap. You gonna be all right. You never know what's going on. And listen, like I be trying to tell y'all, trust everybody. Trust everybody to be a human. If you trust everybody to be a human, you would not be surprised that a human had just done something that you may not agree with. Stop putting stuff past people. You're hard-headed. I've been telling you that right there. But look here, moving right along. We got some victims out here in these streets, man. We got a situation that done happened around there at apartment complex at Camelot Camelot Condominiums. They had a massive apartment complex fire. And I keep trying to tell y'all, listen, some of the hardest things to do is live in a complex. When you live in a complex, whatever your neighbor's problem is, you may end up with the same problem. You can end up losing everything that you own. And for the most part, the majority of people live in apartments. They don't have this thing called renter's insurance. So anything may happen, and now you at a double loss, and now you need people and stuff. Well, anyway, we talk insurance a lot around here, with renter's insurance especially. But what happens when somebody else on y'all behalf is supposed to be getting the insurance money and distributing the insurance money out to the tenants? Here we go.
A reaction from the victims of a massive fire at a South Fulton condo complex after police announced insurance fraud charges against two officials from the complex's homeowners association. They're accused of stealing $1.5 million owed to victims. News Edge reporter Joy Dukes has the latest.
Jesus.
Yeah, the victims we spoke with say that fire was the source of so much hardship in the days and months that followed. One former resident says she and her family were shocked to learn some of it could have been alleviated with the insurance payout they never received.
Somebody was really trying to help us, and we never got any help from no one.
Jacoria Harris says her life was forever changed by the January 2020 fire that destroyed her home at Camelot Condominiums and nearly claimed the lives of her mother, sister-in-law Christian Smith, and their kids, who were all inside at the time.
It's like the black smoke. It was so thick you couldn't breathe. My nieces and nephews was
that beautiful baby right there. Look like she work out.
Thrown over the balcony to be saved.
Saved by her mother, who died just months later.
My mom got real sick after the fire. We were just devastated.
Harris says with no place to go and their belongings reduced to tattered ashes, she was hopeful. Camelot's HOA president at the time, Betty Lejeune, meeting up with residents to get their information was a sign that help was coming.
She told us.
Oh, Betty Lejeune.
Called us, but we never heard from anybody.
They didn't see Lejeune again until almost 4 years later, when this photo of her mugshot on Fox 5
Betty. They didn't hear from Betty until 4 years later. Jesus.
Across their TV screen Friday as South Fulton police announced charges against her and the HOA's current treasurer, Lyndon Baldwin, for stealing $1.5 million in insurance payouts from victims.
Why we don't have no photograph of Lyndon B. Johnson? Why we ain't got no photograph? They put Betty photograph up there with no problem.
He's mind blowing because you never expect that to happen.
Look at that beautiful baby right there. Look at that baby.
Why would you want to take from people and you know what we experienced that day firsthand? You stood there with us and watched the building burn down.
Harris
stood right there with your fake crying and shit. Oh my God, y'all losing everything, but don't worry about it. Let me take your name down so I can put it in this report and try to get y'all some insurance money.
Says the charges confirmed a gut feeling she had from the very beginning.
They couldn't even get out the back door. That's why they had to jump. And Betty knew that.
If the allegations are proven to be true, they say they want to see justice.
She needs to get what she deserves. She needs to go to jail.
Harris says she is planning to meet with South Fulton's mayor to speak about this. Meanwhile, South Fulton police say tracking down other victims has been difficult, so they are asking people who are impacted to reach out to investigators directly. That's the latest here in...
I wonder, do they still get like the money? Will they be awarded the money? This is doggone shame right here. I want to show y'all this baby right here. Shout out to this baby right here, though.
And we never got...
That baby ain't got no makeup. That baby ain't got no makeup, and she cute in the face. Now, we talk about throat tattoos, stuff like that right there. I ain't saying that all people bad with throat tattoos and face tattoos, stuff like that. All I'm saying is just keep your eye on people. Keep your eye on people. That throat tat be something else. Do you know you got to be strong? You got to be real, real strong to get your throat tatted. That take a real strong type person. Yeah, that baby cute though.
Any help from no one.
Jacoria Harris says her life was forever changed by the January 2020 fire that destroyed her home at Camelot Condominiums and nearly claimed the lives of her mother, sister-in-law Christian Smith, and their kids who were all inside at the time.
Now, I have a question. Was her mother-in-law, and kids and all them, was y'all all staying like in the same building, or was they like visiting? You know what I'm saying? Was they visiting? Say with them big ass lashes, shot that baby out for trying the honey blonde and shot that baby out. But listen, damn it, she got on a touch of makeup. It's just a touch right up under the eyes. Well, right up under the eyebrow, if I'm not mistaken. It's just a touch, but you can still see that she cute in the face, though.
Black smoke. It was so thick you couldn't breathe. My nieces and nephews was thrown over the balcony to get...
Say generational poverty.
To be saved.
Saved by her mother, who died just months later.
My mom got real sick after the fire. We were just devastated.
Harris says with no place to go and their belongings reduced to tattered ashes.
So no place to go, meaning that her mama and the other people, they all stayed in the same spot, if I'm not mistaken. I'm just saying.
She was hopeful. Camelot's HOA president at the time, Betty Lejeune, meeting up with residents to get their information was a sign that help was coming.
Betty swindled y'all. It told y'all help was on the way, baby.
She would call us, but we never heard from anybody.
They didn't see Lejeune again until almost 4 years later, when this photo of her mugshot on Fox 5 flashed across their TV screen Friday as South Fulton police announced charges against her and the HOA's current...
The one thing that y'all do always have to remember, ain't nobody coming to save y'all. Ain't nobody coming to save y'all. What would have been fly if all them people had their own renter's insurance, and let's say Betty then was really, really down for one another and got the insurance claim and then dropped them off that paper too, it would have been like a double win out here. But because they did not have renter's insurance and Betty out here tripping, hell, the streets gotta eat. The streets gotta eat. Betty done ran off on the plug on y'all there. Y'all had to make a way out of no way. Ain't that what we be out here saying when we ain't got no money? Make a way out of no way. Doggone shame. So listen, if you is in a apartment right now, please call your local insurance company, or please call the insurance company who you got your car insurance with. Hell, Google it. Shop around. Shop around for the lowest rates, which it ain't high at all. Shit is like a few bags of weed or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's real, real petty, though. It's real, real petty, though. It's cheaper than going to the Cheesecake Factory. You know, no. It say no apartment complex issues, renters, insurers, renters. That money was for the apartment owners. Betty is not responsible for their loss. There you go. But listen. This is what a lot of people really don't understand. This is why Betty was standing around getting names and counting the apartment complexes that is burning up and stuff like that, so she can put a claim in for the business, for the company. This is what a lot of people, they really don't understand. It's kind of like if you is renting at someone's house. You renting out someone's house. That person has homeowner's insurance. Do y'all know if you rent at somebody's house and you don't have renter's insurance and the house catch on fire or something like that right there, the homeowner is going to get paid out. You ain't finna get paid nothing. Huh? You not finna get paid anything. The homeowner is going to get that paper and be able to rebuild and stuff, but everything on the inside that's yours that you lost, you just lost. This is what people don't really understand about being out here in these streets, jumping around and apartment hopping and house renting and all that stuff right there. These are the things that you're supposed to know. Why? Because you grown, though. You say that you're grown, though, right? Huh? You supposed to already know. You're supposed to already know. And if you're sitting around your friends and family right now and you don't want to be the one who say, you know what? I ain't even got no insurance, because you want to look like you got it all together. Well, when you get from around them people, please call some doggone body. While you sitting around your peoples right now acting like you got it all together, just be like in your phone and act like you're on Instagram or something like that, but you looking up renter's insurance. It's real simple. Let's go on around here. Let's move it right along real quick. Since we have inmates who had done escape out of Georgia. There's been 4 who had escaped, but they have arrested. Well, I guess they arrested 3 by now, but I only got the video for like the second arrest, which is kind of strange to me because it's a woman, if I'm not mistaken. Here we go. Oh.
Breaking news on the Bibb jail inmates who escaped about 3 hours ago. The Bibb County Sheriff's Office confirmed they arrested another escaped Bibb jail inmate in Atlanta. Now, he's the second inmate to be captured. Last week, they found Chavis Stokes in Montezuma. Anthony Montalto joins us live in studio to explain the capture of Mark Anderson. And Anthony, what can you tell us so far?
I don't know why I thought they was a female.
Well, Lori, we know authorities arrested Mark Anderson at the Huntley Apartments in Atlanta. That's a Buckhead high-rise 93 miles from the Bibb County Jail. So take a look at this video of that luxury apartment building. The cheapest rent there, just under $2,300, with a 24-hour concierge and a doorman.
23.
Now, according to the Bibb County Sheriff's Office, their criminal intelligence unit and gang unit helped arrest him just before 3.
So the inmate was around there to where the minimum rent is $2,300. You know, went back to one of his little la-la.
Georgia State.
One of his little la-las who have like a good job or something like that right there. She got a degree. That baby got a degree. Free my dog. Yeah, he done escaped, done went right on back around there, laying up with her.
A patrol and SWAT team and U.S. Marshals also aided in that capture. Here's what we know about the 25-year-old. Anderson was in jail for aggravated assault. According to his April 2022 indictment, he is accused of shooting at a woman in her car in March 2020. The grand jury also accused him of shooting into 2 homes. Anderson was scheduled to go to court in December for a calendar call. That's where attorneys give case updates to the judge. Right now, we're still working to get more details on his capture. We've asked the Sheriff's Office if Anderson was staying at the Huntley and about any additional arrests for aiding and abetting. They say deputies are still investigating all those details. Lori?
Thank you, Anthony. Tonight, we've also confirmed with the Sheriff's Office that they've arrested someone in connection to Anderson's escape. This afternoon, we noticed the arrest of a woman for hindering the capture of an inmate. Jail records show 32-year-old Tymisha Timley was arrested around 9 this morning. When we got word investigators called Anderson, we asked the Sheriff's Office if she was connected. They confirmed with us just before 5 p.m. Timley was charged with aiding or permitting another to escape and hindering the apprehension or punishment of a criminal. She's being held without bond. Law enforcement agencies still searching for the 2 remaining escaped inmates, Joey Fournier and Jennifer Barnwell. If you have any information on where the inmates could be, you're asked to call the numbers on your screen.
That baby. Tamisha
Into Anderson's escape. This afternoon, we noticed the arrest of a woman for hindering the capture of an inmate. Jail records show 32-year-old
You say TT is stupid. Yeah, TT stupid.
Tisha Timley was arrested around 9 this morning. When we got word investigators called Anderson, we asked the sheriff's office if she was connected. They confirmed with us just before 5 p.m. Timley was charged with aiding or permitting another to escape and hindering the apprehension or punishment of a criminal.
She probably got a degree, too. That baby probably got a whole degree out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? Jesus. What is going on with you, baby? Why would you do this? Why would you put your whole life in jeopardy? Well, about that meat, we ain't even much mad at you. We ain't mad at you. Throw it all the way over some meat, baby. Do not be afraid. What time it is? Bam. I think we can slide on in another one real quick. Real quick. Shit. TT. And what you chose to do, baby, now you got to deal with it. We got to go to California real quick. Don't even worry about it. I got y'all. We got a Santa Rosa police officer accused of grape.
And good evening, New Mexico. It was his job to serve and protect, but instead, a police officer is in one of our jails tonight. Joe Lucero Gonzalez reportedly tried to get teens to have sex with him in his patrol car while on duty.
Not on duty.
And there's even more. Cassie Foote has been digging into these new court documents for us. So, Cassie, what all have you learned?
21-year-old Joe Lucero Gonzalez is a new police officer. Documents state he joined the Santa Rosa PD this past March. And all this
just got hired.
Alleged criminal activity happened between May and August. Police say he communicated with 4 teens over Snapchat and Facebook, sending them photos of its genitals and asking for explicit photos in return.
So he got that far with teenagers to where he was able to send explicit photos. Got it.
Police say he also asked the girls to have sex with him. Police said the girls told them Lucero Gonzalez wanted to have sex with them in his patrol vehicle while he was on duty. They thought that was strange. But investigators say he actually did have sex with one of the girls, a 15-year-old.
Shut up. So one gave in? One of the 15-year-olds didn't think it was strange. Got it.
He allegedly met up with her in the middle of the night while on duty.
In the middle of the night, on duty, supposed to be off duty. The 15-year-old outside. Yeah.
Police also say he was very persistent with these young girls. The victims reported Lucero Gonzalez would follow them around in his patrol vehicle, continuously asking them to meet up.
How was he able to follow teenagers around? How was he able to do this? How would he even know the neighborhoods that they live in? Huh? How would he know the houses that they would stay in? Huh? Oh, man, I think in my mind, they told him.
Do we know what Lucero Gonzalez told police when they started to ask him questions about all of this?
Well, first he denied using social media to communicate with the girls in a sexual way, but then he admitted it, saying the conversations were a bad judgment call. Okay. The officer interviewing Lucero Gonzalez also asked if he knew the girls were underage. He says he did know. Officer Lucero Gonzalez.
He knew that why he wanted him. He wanted young tender.
Gonzalez is facing several charges, including rape and using an electronic device to solicit a child.
Now, why is it called rape? Shouldn't it be statutory? Unless y'all telling us that he forcefully did something to somebody.
He's expected in court tomorrow. We did reach out to Santa Rosa PD for a statement, but have not received one yet.
All right, well, we'll keep pushing for that. Cassie, thanks for the update there. You know, this isn't the only case that we're following involving a police officer accused of trying to have sex with a young girl. We told you about former APD officer Josh De Leon back in May. He's still in jail, accused of grooming a mentally unstable 13-year-old girl. Police say he tried to form a sexual relationship with her after he met the teen while responding to a call when she attempted suicide. He allegedly then asked and discussed meeting up with her 34 times in 6 days. Police say he did all of this on department time. De Leon is facing several charges, including child solicitation. His plea hearing, however, is scheduled for November 14th, and we'll be following the outcome.
Now, how was that former officer able to meet up with a 13-year-old? Did she just not say 34 times?
Suicide.
And if he did meet up with a 13-year-old 34 times, shouldn't the meetup have been with a parent? And if the meetup was not with a parent, then so you're telling me that the parents didn't know that he was meeting up with a 13-year-old? Oh, so if the parents didn't know that he was having meetings together, that means that the 13-year-old is not in communication with her parents or parent. Got it.
He allegedly then asked and discussed meeting up with her 34 times in 6 days.
34 times in 6 days. 34 times in 6 days. 6 times 6 is 36, right? 6 times 6 is 36. So it was 5 times in 6 days. 5 and a half-ish or something like that right there. 5 times 5.1 in 6 days. Where were the parents? You're talking about 13-year-old, no, who tried to take her own life, right? And was able to link up with a 13-year-old. Say, is she pregnant? She probably is. Hell, she probably gonna keep it too. It ain't no telling. That's just in my mind. That's just in my mind. I'm not taking no shots at no doggone body. That's how my mind think. You say a 13-year-old mentally unstable youth. Yeah. Mentally unstable. While we call it a 13-year-old mentally unstable, believe me, if they had sexual contact and she get pregnant and she decide to keep the baby, we gonna be like, okay. When we was just told mentally unstable, mentally challenged, stuff like that. Her body, her baby then. You can do what you want to do, although we call you mental. Got it. Society, we have a big problem. Something that, in my mind, people don't want to change. People would never want to change. We need this kind of, I guess it's some type of balance thing going on. We need sane people, and then we need like insane people or something like that right now. Shout out to Big Moochie for the $1.99 super chat. Said, laugh out loud. Willie is said that he tried to hook up with her. That is what they said, huh? He tried to hook up with the baby. Tried to have a whole relationship out here in the street with a mentally unstable. Say, how are you mentally unstable at 13? Say, what the hell is going on at school and home? See, a lot of stuff, it all falls back to parenting. Your foundation is your parents. And if the foundation ain't worth a damn, you may just fall through the cracks like so many other people have. But we don't want to say it. We don't want to say it out loud. We don't want to tell people that we have a parenting problem, whether it's couples or whether it's single mom or single dad. We don't want to talk about it. If the majority of children was being raised by single dads, and it was so much of this type of stuff going on, the lack of parenting, the neglect, the abuse, and all this stuff right here, and it was majority men, there would be so many protests there would be so many laws getting changed and all that fly stuff right there. Why? Because it's men. I know. Don't worry about it. Give yourselves a pat on the back, man, because y'all done made it to the end of the midday news out here on Monday. Listen, players. Prostate cancer awareness around here at the Willie Williams Show. Say it's just a finger. So your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. You mess around and lose your little la-la, and or your life is your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I am here to help. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm is. Show enough. Show enough. I hope that you all enjoyed your time right here on YouTube. And now we're finna go around to Rumble, rumble.com, the Willie Williams Show. The link is down there in the description. We're finna go on over here and run this thing up for like another good hour. And then let y'all get on with your day. It's Monday. We're moving just a little bit slow, which is cool to me. It is what it is. They say they're just running amok. That's what they doing out here in these streets. Appreciate y'all for rocking. Rumble starts at 1 o'clock. I'm gone. Bam.